Hello and welcome to our Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod sort of tutorial, where we'll be about 5 episodes or so, anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes each to maybe an hour, where we'll be just experiencing the mod in its natural habitat before I then come up with some sort of viewer select system to touch it all up, play with it. So we are going to be playing, let's see, well, a Game of Thrones spans a period of over 300 years. Choose where in the timeline you want your game to start. We'll be doing Robert's Rebellion. Westeros is on the brink of civil war. Rhaegar Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne, has kidnapped Lyanna Stark, the betrothed of the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, and daughter of the Lord Paramount of the North. Brandon Stark, her elder brother, and the heir to the north, charges south, demanding vengeance. The Mad King Aerys, outraged by Brandon's demands, has him and his father executed, and calls for Eddard's head as well. As all but Balon Greyjoy and Tywin Lannister prepare to declare their allegiances, it is up to you to decide the fate of the Seven Kingdoms. When you play the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. Alright, so we are going to be Robert Baratheon. Robert of the House Baratheon, Lord of Storm's End. Was raised for most of his life in the Vale by Jon Arryn. He became lifelong friends with Ned Stark of the North. While Robert was still young, he inherited the rank of Lord Paramount of the Stormlands when his father was killed in a shipwreck. The young lord quickly gained a reputation as a fierce warrior, as well as a drinker and a womanizer. Wait, no, what is that song called? I don't think the lyrics are womanizer, but actually it might be. Anyway, when Robert's betrothed Lyanna Stark was kidnapped by Lord Rhaegar of Dragonstone, the heir to the Iron Throne, Ned's father and brother were executed for demanding her release. In response, Robert and Eddard began a war to overthrow the Mad King's tyranny and to rescue Lyanna. Alright, so I'm just not even going to touch any of this stuff. I don't really know. It'll be a default game rules. Let us begin the game. Ooh. Now I thought I had a replacer for everyone's faces, but I guess not. I guess we'll find out when we get deeper in. Alright, here we go. In Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones, you play a succession of rulers from a single dynasty. There is no set goal, but in the world filled with ambitious rivals, securing more land to increase your power and protect your house. And remember, winter is coming. You cannot hold infinite amounts of land yourself. Yep. Alright. You're playing a Stormlander, Lord Paramount of the Faith of the Seven. Alright, so we have Stormlander culture. Doesn't give us anything. We are a traditional anti-slavery culture, and we cannot take lovers as concubines. That doesn't sound like Robert Baratheon. Alright, feudal government, revolving around all that fun stuff. And the traditional religion of the Andals. The Seven is the single god with 7 aspects. The father, the mother, the warrior, the maiden, the smith, the crown, and the stranger. But it is unusual, it is usually worshipped as though it were 7 separate gods. Priests of the 7 are called septons, or septas, and the gods are worshipped in 7-sided temples called septs. Septons may pay a tax to the High Septon rather than their secular liege, if they don't like their secular liege very much. Alright, children of concubines are considered illegitimate bastards. Cool. Alright. Oh no. Oh, okay. It appears the checksum is different than it should be. This may be due to using the wrong version of Crusader Kings 2, the wrong version of the mod, or using submods and add-ons. We advise you to check your installs of Crusader Kings 2 and the mod version 2.1, compatible with Crusader Kings 3.2.1. Uh-oh. How do I do that? Probably be from the main menu. Uh-oh. Where? I'm sure everything... Well, let's see. If you are using submods, you can use the game rule to disable this warning. Note, if you are using multiple submods, they may not be compatible with each other, so cause... Okay. So I think it's because of the weird bug that I had. That, or not bug, the, let me go to decisions, see if there's something there. I don't remember. Is it an entry? Nope, I don't remember. Alright, well, that's okay. I had a submod that would change everyone's portraits, and I guess that's the mod that's not running. Oh my, those Targaryens, they don't look healthy. Alright. Let's see. During the Dornish Wars, Lord Will defeated the forces of Aros Baratheon as they attempted to assault the Boneway. Lord Baratheon and his men were ransomed. However, they were freed only after having their sword hands cut off, so that they would not be able to use them against Dorne. Orys vowed a vengeance against House Will, and the infamous deeds of the Wills during this war are still remembered. In Fontaine and Old Oak, as well as Storm's End, House Will holds feud against House Baratheon, from when Orys cut off Walder Will's sword hand in vengeance, then his other hand and both feet, which he called usury. Oh, like paying a debt, basically. It seems the Lannisters aren't the only ones who pay their debts. We will not forget what the Wills did. Lordship of Will, Lord Edmund. Lord Edmund's opinion changes by -100. Blood feud. Alright. My beloved Lyanna. Let me see if I can do like a Baratheon. I don't know. Ah! My beloved Lyanna has been kidnapped by Prince Rhaegar. After protesting this cruel act to King Aerys, Rickard Stark has been cruelly burned alive, while his son Brandon looked on. Now Eddard Stark and I, with our allies, stand against the Mad King's tyranny. I will crush the Targaryens with my hammer. If Lord Paramount Robert dies before he can take the throne, then upon victory a great council shall be held to determine who it should be to sit upon the Iron Throne. Alright, well, the rebellion is not getting off to the greatest start. It would seem people in my own lands are not fully on board. Lord John, ooh, he's in the books. Well. Alright. I'm Lord Paramount Robert. My wife, who is 16 years old, totally normal. Where are you? What? Is she with me? She's stubborn, she's missing. Oh, there you go. This character is missing, presumed dead. Fertility, minus 5,000%. Yes. Ah, the Starks. So we have some cool bloodlines. The Baratheon bloodline. Alright, so our immediate situation will be to survive. Let's see. An ambition. Or focus. Ooh, treasury. Ah, set of fine armor. And Robert's Warhammer. Excellent. Alright, let's, how do I pick up ambition? Here we go. Alright, my ambition would be probably to survive or something. Make a friend, fall in love. I am in love. Have a son. See our house rule the Iron Throne. Obtain a greater throne. Win the war. How about let's win the war? I want to win the war. And my focus should be probably war-related. War. Oh, there you go. Can't do too much better than that. Lord Paramount Robert engages in all things martial, from melee training to reading the works of ancient generals. This focus unlocks the dual actions versus rivals and foes. Alright, well, we should probably raise the banners or something. Set Storm's End as your crown folk. Storm's End will be most likely to prosper. Sure. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's, Alright, so we have Lord Roland of Pottingfield as our Castilian. Lord Stefan of Parchments. Sir Gawain Will, Master of Arms. Lord Treasurer, Lord Edwin of Cape Wrath. And Sir Geoffrey of Storm's Drum, Spy Master. Alright, raise the banners, maybe? And then we'll sort of wait or something. Oh god. I don't know what moon is the North Moon. Ooh, Targaryens are rising. Alright, so we'll secure Storm's End. And the Reach, not the Reach. Oh god, that's the Reach. The Stormlands, that's what I want. We go to de jure regions, the Stormlands. If we can bring the Stormlands under our control, we just might have a shot. Oh. Alright, let's begin combining our forces. We are split. Utah. So we'll need to be careful. We'll have to combine our forces within the Stormlands, secure the Stormlands, probably fight off the Reach and or Dorne. And then, of course, fight... Ooh, okay, so the North has risen in our favor. Excellent. And the Vale. And the Riverlands. Alright, so it's all about surviving until our allies can reach us. Still doesn't... That's goofy. Doesn't feel like they're my friends. But apparently they are. War allies, yeah. Technically. Alright. Jeez. Good luck, all of us. For we fight the Mad King. Alright. And if we do win in this little kind of tutorial, then that would be a good sort of jumping off point for a War of the Five Kings. For a Viewers Elect. Alright, so that's not good. That's already been a thing. Special minor titles. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about that stuff, I guess. We will assemble the armies. Oh, those poor people. Unite the armies. Unite the Stormlands. And then I guess march north to try to find our allies. The music is so calm. Doesn't really feel like we're at war. The county of Storm's End gained prospering. I don't really know where the measure... Oh, there it is, flourishing. A prolonged period of peace and shrewd management have caused this county to flourish. Prosperity will increase with time, but will be hampered by negative province modifiers, war, disease, and sieges. Construct refuges and keep the province clear of hostile armies to ensure that the county continues to prosper. It's like that. These places are no longer prospering, or not even at all. Okay. Darn it. Ah, man. Alright, how long until everyone else can assemble? It's gonna be a while. Do we have a fleet? Uh-oh. Jeez. And also, Robert, I should have maybe chosen the Mad King. Because I don't know what's going on.
Lord Paramount Robert Baratheon, I see just cause in your struggle against your enemies. I will take up arms and stand before you, and beside you. Regards, Lord Sandar Jast.
Ooh. He is the Lord of Lanmont. Excellent. But who are you? Ooh, okay. A Western Lord. Excellent. Ser Merlin of the Lanmont armies. He wants to seduce, and he is lustful, cruel, wrathful, gregarious, trained fighter, a knight. Interesting. Maybe he has... I don't know, the Westerlands are oddly quiet. But yeah, we have 3 kingdoms on our side. Or, let's see. Let's kind of look at the kingdoms. Got Dorne, the Stormlands, the Reach, Westerlands, the Vale, and the North. That's 6. And I think technically just the... Oh, no, then these guys count as the 7th, sort of. Like, the Trident, the Riverlands, the Crownlands both don't actually count as a kingdom, historically speaking. So now it's Stormlands, North, and Vale, so 3 on sort of 2, but really the Crownlands. The Iron Throne itself. Alright, good. We'll see how this all works. The Lords of Rainhouse. What was that? They've been attacked in the potting fields. Oh. They've approved different, I wonder if the Reigns of Castamere have happened yet. I imagine so. Oh, look at him. Look at those sideburns. Lord Tywin. Oh, your wife. Oh, no, she's dead. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. What? How is your... Oh, because Lord Jaime is... King's Landing to train troops. Lord Tyrion, the imp. He wants to be prideful. He's ugly. He's a dwarf. He's a genius. Cynical and proud. Let's try to sway him. Ooh, Wiki of Ice and Fire, that's cool. I suppose. Alright, we have some open council positions, do we? Oh, there we go. Lord Treasure. I think he died. Or left. Alright, who would be a good Lord Treasurer? Sir Courtenay Penrose. You are a skilled steward, a knight who is a trained fighter. You're brave, you're proud, you're authoritative, you're stubborn, you're content. You get the job. Alright, our army has almost assembled. Loving the hat. Oh, it's not a hat that I thought it was. Oh, is he a gold cloak? Commander of the Stormlands. Or courtier. Alright, my courtier, Sir Armand Bowling, has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please, yes. I guess that would have been an opportunity to... Well, you know, I'm off to a good start of role-playing as Robert Baratheon. In that I don't really know what I'm doing and don't care. I mean, I do care, but, you know... Oh, gosh. I'm just gonna defeat all 3 of them. Enemy commander slain. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Poddingfield, my men countered Mikhail, who was cut down with ease. The symbols of high rank on his uniform apparently went unnoticed until a soldier stumbled over his corpse. Oh, we're fighting. Battle of Stag's Den. First test of Robert. Ooh. Alright, we have lost the Battle of Silver Sword. Eek. Who is in command here? Nobody, somebody, anybody? It's unclear. Alright, let us gather the forces and march on Rainwood here. Let's gather the forces and then march on Rainwood. Looks like a pile of grain. I don't really know what that means, but it's probably good. Everyone's prospering. Okay. Oh, that's what that means. Okay. They've got an even larger pile of grain and a cart. Ooh, here they might actually win. Battle of Peapod. Alright, a glorious victory in the Battle of Peapod. We'll merge the armies. Stannis, Lord of the Stormlands. My brother, probably. So I have a weak claim on the Seven Kingdoms, weak claim on King's Landing, Dragonstone, all that fun stuff. Let's look at House Baratheon. Alright, so we have Renly, he's 5 years old. Stannis, my younger brother. Excellent. Should probably look at his traits. Should probably look at my traits. I'm a brilliant commander. I'm an aggressive leader. I like heavy infantry. I'm inspiring. I'm strong. I'm a knight. I'm skilled. I'm a rebel leader. I'm brave. I'm gregarious. I'm wrathful. I'm authoritative. I'm ambitious. And I'm lustful. My heir, Lord Stannis. He's a skilled commander who's unyielding, organized, leader from the rear, trained fighter, a knight. He's proud, he's just, he's honest, he's diligent, temperate, chaste, ruthless, and authoritative. Alright. He has the Fury, a ship. That's cool. This character's not a known murderer. That's good. And we have little Renly, but he's literally little. Alright, oh! What's going on with, He rivals King Aerys. Alright. I'll have to keep an eye on him. How's the war in the north going? It might be going well. It's hard to tell. The north is raising its banners. Looks like marching into the Riverlands. The army of Lord Tristan. LeVay. There's Lord Paramount John Arryn. Lady Paramount Liza. Wow. 15. Alright, good. He's my good friend. He's raised me, basically. And a victory at Stag's Den. Woo! Huge victory. 12,000 Targaryen bastards sent back. Actually, sent to the ground. I don't know. Sent to the Seven Hells. Good. I want to command this army. Alright. Let's have our best martial people. Richard, you'll be commander of the right flank. The left flank will be under the command of Stannis, my brother. Which is different than the books, I know. They left Stannis behind. I don't really know how to garrison people. We march on Griffin's Roost. Or do we? I don't really know. Maybe we should destroy these armies up here before they can gather. Alright. All I know is we're going to be whirling-dirling around. Or we should maybe head south to try and join these forces together. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. Ruler present. Alright. Ruler... Oh, what? King Aerys madly leads his troops into our territory. Well. We will chase down the Mad King. A really long chase down. Alright, the third Battle of Peapod did not go too well. Our troops are far away. Alright, we'll gather up these troops. Excellent. Sir Courtney Caron, Sir Boniface the Good, and Sir Ormond Boylan command the troops here. We'll send them around to kind of crush down stuff. The Battle of Foes End, a great victory. Alright, so we stack wiped something here. Excellent. We now march towards Ares himself. Well, that's nice. This campaign has been proof that Stannis is a good person. To spend time with, at least. I value his opinion highly, which is odd. Alright, well, we are good friends. I'm good friends with my brother, Stannis Baratheon. Who knows? Maybe he'll rule Storm's End one day. Darn it, he escaped. Alright, we'll catch up to him. Alright, Lord Renly of the Stormlands. He needs a childhood focus. Lord Renly is tutored by guards and retinues at court, focusing on duty and diligence. A common trait outcome for the focus is conscientiousness, thrifty, faith, heritage, humility, etiquette, playful and indolent. He's attractive. He's an attractive child. I will say... Thrifty. Lord Renly is tutored by artisans and merchants, focusing on mathematics and invention. Common trait outcomes for this focus are curious and fussy. Alright. We march on the Mad King, for he has delivered himself directly upon us. All of our remaining forces march there. Henceforth... What's Parchments? Is that really what that place is called? Battle of Parchments. Let it be written in blood! Alright. The glorious Battle of Parchments is a superb victory. We have wiped them out. Although I suppose the Mad King has escaped. Very well. An army under the command of the brave, brave Sir Robin, who has never run away, is moving along the Trident towards King's Landing. We will join him there. This looks like this is going to be a lot faster of a version of history than... well, history, I don't know, call it alternate history within non-history. We'll march towards Sir Roland and Stevron. The Willowwood. High Lordship of the Bay of Crabs. Another battle. In Fellwood, in real life. I don't know what you'd call it. In canon, I guess. I think they, fought a lot of battles here, then, Summerhall, then fought around... What's going on there? Neither incapable nor non-human. Oh, it's a ruin. That's cool. Oh, because it burnt down. Yeah. I guess it was the Battle of Ashford, which also... Odd. Why can't I click on some of these places? Oh. There's the Isle of Eyes. Or the Isle of Faces, I don't know. Faces have eyes. The Crossing. The Twins. Ooh, is there Lord Walder? How old is he? What? No. Jeez, he is old. Okay, he went through a redhead phase. Oh, he started at a redhead phase. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wives. Wow. Right, the enemy are running away. Nope, they're running right towards us. This will be the Gelmont Fort. Alright. So crush more of these armies. Ooh, good! Our allies from the north are arriving. So we might as well just be able to march directly on King's Landing itself. So far we are totes winning this war. Giles Storm has arrived at your court. But whose parents are you? Ah. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. As you get closer, you realize the enemy soldier is Sir Roland Derry. Seeing you charge across the field towards him, he turns and flees. You pursue but lose track of him in the chaos. Challenged to a battlefield duel will be removed from Lord Paramount Robert. Okay. Troops gain +10 morale. That's right, coward. Run back to Derry. Oh, I should have a Robert Baratheon voice. That's right, coward! I don't know. That's not very good. I would not be the best Robert Baratheon. Justin asks, who's Justin? Justin Mazzy? Why is he wearing like a pod on his head? He's a squire. Alright, well, you know. Justin asks, why did you let off that peasant accused from poaching? Because he needed the deer more than me. A good deed in a day keeps a man happy. What is a very more Robert Baratheon? You know what? I think this one, because I feel like he's much more arbitrary or kind rather than kind and just. A good deed in a day keeps man happy. So, Justin Massey, of the Massey family house, is something. He's something. Alright, the Battle of Galemont is victorious. We've captured Aenys of Willow Wood. It's not his house though. But we've captured him. Perfect. Alright, another pretty good victory at Galemont. Alright. Pledge our armies and march onwards. We have a war to win. If you like that's more Robert Baratheon or something, maybe. Go get the breastplate stretcher. You notice Patchface is being very stubborn, and he plays with the other children. Ah, many-faced gods, the Eastern gods. Patchface, yes. He sings a lot. I don't know if this is pre-Patchface being weird. I don't know. Alright, former slave. He's a poet. He's dull. He's fat. He's playful. He's indolent. He's an idolizer. Child is easily impressed. Also has a fervent desire to seek for ultimate truths. Can develop into zealous, erudite, and frail. He's the court jester with a good education. Alright, you notice Patchface is being very stubborn. Well, I'll try to explain why being stubborn is wrong. No. I'll just give him... he'll be stubborn. I guess. Alright, we're marching on. Our vassals are sad about the levies being raised, but that's okay. So you can come to Storm's End, I guess. I don't know. Gawain. My prisoner, Aenys, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodations. Very well, I shall be merciful. You know what? Yeah, sure. I shall be merciful. Great merciful Robert? They will maybe call me. Alright, so it looks like Sir Robin is going for the massive battle of 1 versus 10,000. That's very Sir Robin, if you're going for Monty Python. Like, oh, that seems like a doable battle for us. Meanwhile, here we are bleeding to the Battle of Bronze Gate. And a victorious battle it is. Alright, we've wiped out 3,000 of them, taking minor casualties. We'll wait until the army of Sir Bonifar arrives. See, is there a button where, like, Allied Order, attach army, or order Allied army to attach this army? Ooh, interesting. Eddard of the North, that's cool. I don't know. I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm not going to play around with that. The siege of one guy standing outside of Storm's End has been lifted. So that's always good. Alright, well, the war seems to be going well. We'll march on this large army. Seems like this is the next largest army. Ooh, more people are... Okay, yeah. Let's... Or... No, we're all sort of together. Let's try to reach out to Lord Paramount John. Attached to army of Lord Paramount. Oh, I hope it's me. Because that'd be good if we all came together. Oh wait, no, these are all fish people. Yes, John, nope, fish, Lord Hoster, totally. Let us join our forces together. And together we will be forced. Good. Well, the battle is going well. I feel like this would make a really great community plays. Where if like everyone was one of the houses or a member of one of the houses, so you could have multiple viewers per house. I think a community plays of Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones could go super well. Like, especially if it's the War of the Five Kingdoms or Five Kings. 3 kings or however many. There's a lot of kings. So that you'd have like someone would be the 1 or 2 or 3 people would be the Dornish people. You'd have the or just, I don't know, we'd have sign-ups, have people be whoever they could be. And then depending on interest, then we could actually choose which conflict. Because like this conflict is good if you have maybe 2 or more people. Because then you can have 1 person on each side and then start adding people. Whereas then, if you're getting more complicated conflicts, you want more people. With Viewers Elect, I just haven't quite seen anything click. And that might just be because the game is so much about being individuals that it's hard to make that into a communal experience. Because you're playing one character at a time, and there are larger there are sort of the court and things like that, but the game is sort of covers those with AI pretty well in a way that's hard to insert viewers unless it is literally a community plays. And so it could be done, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I guess this is just the start of me playing with this mod, but nothing has really clicked in my mind of like, oh, aha, okay, here's something to think about fully yet. I have some kind of rough ideas, but nothing that's really set in stone. Whoop. But as a community plays, I think it would be fantastic. I'm not saying that it can't work as a Viewers Elect. I will continue to hope that it can. Let's save, though. This will be, Robert's Rebellion. Alright. Excellent. So that's going to be episode 1 of our Game of Thrones sort of tutorial. And there should be about 4 or 5 episodes of that we'll get through. And if you have been enjoying this, then be sure to go over to twitch.tv/SirSquire, where you can find our live playthroughs where you play a direct role in how each game unfolds. And this is the tutorial, sort of like getting our hands wet, dirty on the Game of Thrones mod because we'll be playing a Viewers Elect version of it. And so I'll be trying to figure out the best way to do that. And yes, all right.